A man, Victor Frankenstein, comes on the scene as this story starts. He is a med student who aspires to do great things in his life. He goes to a circus one night to see a good-looking girl perform. That girl falls from a peak while performing. As a result, she receives a great injury. Igor is also shown here, who is hunchbacked. He cannot walk properly because of his bent back. He has attraction towards this girl. That girl was finding difficulty to breathe due to falling. But Igor understands, what is her problem? How will she be recovered? Because Igor had enough knowledge about human structure. It was so because he was hunchbacked, his back was bent. He has studied much for its recovery. He has no degree, but he was not less than a doctor. He rescues that girl within a time, and that girl restores her breath. Victor Frankenstein is shocked, witnessing it. He goes to Igor and asks, "How you did it?" He tells that, "I have read a number of books." Victor says to him, "You are wasting your time in the circus, come with me. I will change your life." Ringmaster also hears all. He is the owner of that place. He becomes wrathful because Igor wanted to leave that place. He cages him. He threatens him, "I will give you in the custody of police if you try to escape. You are my slave, all gained human knowledge on your part is by the stolen books. And police will not take time to arrest you." A few times later, Victor Frankenstein arrives there. He starts running after releasing Igor from that cage. Other people in the circus also witness them and pursue. But Victor brings Igor to his house hardly but safely, hiding from the eyes of others. Reaching at house, first of all, Victor ejects the pus from his hunchback using interjection and medicine, so that his body posture may be recovered. And Igor is recovered here. He is able to stand for the first time. It means, Igor is not hunchbacked person, he can walk properly now. Contrarily, police officer is shown who is investigating missing Igor and a local murder case. Victor tells Igor that, "I am experimenting named reversal of death. It means, I can revive the dead man or an animal. I have to do a great job for it and you will assist me." He also shows the human eyes placed in a container. Passing the electricity through them, those eyes begin to move. Being smarter, Igor corrects a mistake of Victor at a place. He tells him that you have not attached the eye's nerves. Victor is pleased knowing that he has corrected his mistake. He is more impressed by him. Now he hired Igor as his assistant. Time begins to pass. Both revive the organs of dead animals. Both want to create a giant chimpanzee with the different organs. It will not be less than a monster. They are desiring to take science at advanced level. After working, Victor and Igor move to a party, where Igor meets the same pretty girl who was shown in the circus at the beginning. That girl cannot recognize him, but Igor is still in love with her. Here Victor suggests him to keep away from that girl. He tells, "That girl is a distraction for you. Focusing on her, you will not be able to concentrate on your work." Anyhow, they come back to their house. Here the chimpanzee first time comes on the scene. It is chained with the different electric wires. Now it is the time to pass the electricity. Electricity is passed through this dead chimpanzee, so that it may revive. Igor is being confused here. But he is relaxed when a dead chimpanzee starts moving. It means that their experiment has succeeded. Next day, Victor Frankenstein brings the chimpanzee into his university to prove his science. Little hurdles are faced. Chimpanzee begins to attack from side to side as it revives. It starts hurting the people, so Victor kills his own made creature chimpanzee. Victor is thrown out by his university because he has applied unconventional methods. There are also his classmates who are aristocratic. They say to Victor, "We will fund you. Continue these experiments." And he also asks him, "You will make an artificial humanoid for me." It means, such creature which may be created according to us. They may assist us in the various pursuits. Otherwise, he offers him a large amount of money. Here it is noticed that Igor does not want to work for them. Overlooking Igor, Victor accepts the offer of his aristocratic classmates. Victor has awarded him a new life after curing his hunchback, so Igor agrees with him. He had saved his life, owing him. So he consents to cooperate with Victor. Next day, same police officers visits Victor's house, so that they may investigate this case. They had also known that an effort was made to revive chimpanzee in the university. Police officers have no warrant to check the house, so Victor does allow them to check the house. They return back with disappointment. Here Igor meets with the circus girl, who he adores. That girl tells him, try to prohibit Victor. Do not carry out such experimental studies. Otherwise, he will create another monster. They spend much time with each other. He observes those police officers and their workers are breaking the house door when Igor returns back from there. Entering the house from the other door, he asks Victor to escape. He tells him that your classmate investor has managed a way to escape for us. But Victor does not leave from there and starts damaging the machinery there. He does not want to leave the machinery in the hands of others. Meanwhile, the police officer enters. Pointing them gun, he tries to stop them. But they don't act accordingly. Policeman and Victor's quarrel is held. After a great quarrel, Victor pushes him and police officer's hand is caught in the big-toothed wheel. And his hand is dismembered. Now police officer has deprived one of his hand. On the other side, both go to their friend who has funded this project, sitting in a carriage. Here their friend investor hands over more money to them. He says, work on my project. Create an artificial human. Because working was not safe here, so investor suggests him to leave Scotland. There is my ancestry house and you can work there silently and easily. And he leaves for Scotland, so he may work on his project. Aristocratic investor visits Igor as Victor leaves. He tells him, I will finish Victor as the experiment is accomplished. And I will utilize his made artificial human as a weapon. Being artificial, it will be bulletproof and no one will be able to end it, and it will work on my command. After telling it, Igor is thrown into the water while fastening his hands and feet. Untying his ropes hardly, Igor comes upward, saving his life. After rescuing himself, he leads to that circus girl. He tells her, Victor's life is at risk. We will have to save his life. Both leave for Scotland together so that Victor may be informed that his life is at risk. Reaching there, he reveals everything to Victor. Your life is in danger. But Victor wants to continue this experiment in spite of knowing it all. Because he exposes a secret to him, a storm broke out many years ago. My elder brother fell victim there. And Victor blames himself for his brother's death in some way. And he wants to revive his elder brother through this experiment. After a time, investor and police officers also approach there. Where Victor is conducting his experiment, much electricity is generated during the experiment, which begins to cause a great destruction everywhere. Everything starts damaging and their machine is exploded. And that investor is dead due to this explosion. Police officer blames Victor, you are the root of all destruction. Everything is happening because of you. During the conversation, that created monster begins to move after getting up. Nowhere, Victor is excited thinking as his conducted experiment is successful. Victor tries to communicate with that monster but it does utter a word. And that monster keeps standing at a place. That monster was looking dangerous, so police officer was afraid. He shoots it, taking out his gun. That monster pains due to this and it puts him dead, attacking him. Afterwards, that monster starts fighting with Victor and Igor, harming them. After all, both end that monster there cooperatively. In the end, Victor is shown sitting at the shore of the sea. He writes a letter to Igor stating that you can meet that girl. Because he had forbidden him to meet her at the beginning. Otherwise, Victor has asked forgiveness from him in the letter. Because Igor continuously warned him but he did not care. And this movie ends on this scene.